Hey everybody, thanks for watching and just another episode here. Andrew Walker here to hang with you and talk with you a little bit. Think about vision for a minute. God's given you a vision. Everybody has a vision that God gives them. And you know what? In the church, visions that come from God, they all work together. It's only when people have their own agenda or their own vision that they've concocted that they start to push that it starts to cause a little bit of trouble in the church. But when people get a vision from the Lord, when you know how to hear God, spend time with Him, and catch a vision from heaven, then it's going to work in the church and it's going to fit with all the other visions, even the pastor's vision, whatever he's got going on there. But then the question always is, once you get a vision from the Lord, you have something in front of you that you're going, okay, this is from God and I know it. Now, what do you do with it? What's the next step? Well, the first thing to do is to begin to pray about it. And you begin to say, all right, God, I've got the vision now that you've given me. What do I do? And then you begin to pray about it and ask the Lord to bring in the pieces of the puzzle that you need for that vision to begin to take place and jump off. Now, one of the pieces to the puzzle that we all need is people. The resources that God gives us in people is always one of the key ingredients or elements to seeing our vision move forward. A lot of times that's always the hardest part, because relating with people is probably one of the most difficult things to do in life. But that's okay, because God's going to bring us the right people. So when you're praying about your vision and you're waiting for it to manifest or to begin to see a piece of it start to take shape, you have to be patient and wait for the resources to match the word. So God brings the resources in and they collide with the word or the vision He's given you, and then you're going to see it start to take place. And so that's the first place you start, is just praying about it, and then patiently waiting for God to bring the resources that you're going to need. The second thing is to share it with people that you trust, right? There are some people who I would classify them as dream killers, vision killers. They're like pessimistic all the time. I mean, nothing's ever good enough. Nothing's ever right. These are the people you want to avoid sharing your vision with, because they'll just stomp on it, and make it seem impossible, or even cause you to be so discouraged that you give it up. However, there are people who are connected to God and hear His voice that love you. And that's the number one thing. Do they love you or not? That you can share your vision with, and they'll come and partner with you, encourage you, give you hope. They'll say, you know what, I can see this definitely working, and here's how it can work. And then you're just going to see that, you know what, it starts to take shape. So do that with people that you're with in the church. If it's something that's in the church, take it to the leadership and say, hey, here's a vision that I've got from the Lord. How would this work? How can I partner with you? And what you want to do is you want to partner with them, not try to take it over or push in the agenda, because that never ever works. But if you partner with and serve the leadership in the church and just come and serve it, you'll see that serving their vision even is going to cause your vision to grow. And they're going to see that you're serving them. They're going to want to help you with yours as well. And so you can bring that into the church and see your vision begin to take shape. If it's something that's outside of the church, like maybe business or medical field, or something God's given you for education or family, whatever it might be, you can do the same thing. Take it to the leadership and say, I've got this vision that's for this area over here. How do I make that happen? And those people will partner with you, and you'll be able to figure out and find out who is it in the church that has that similar vision that can partner with you in it. Remember, the resources usually is people. And so God brings people into your life to see your vision take shape. But in all of this, if you're dealing with a person who's a dream killer, right, and you'll just know it when you see it, it's never good enough, it's never right, they want to push their own agenda on it, then these are the people you don't want to share it with. And you don't throw them away, but what you do is you just say, all right, hey, that's great advice, thanks a lot, but then you just don't bring it to them again. Just avoid them and find somebody who really loves you and is willing to champion you. So thanks for watching. That's dreams. What do you do first to see your dream come to life? And I hope that helps you. Begin to do that, but don't give up. Let God manifest it, and thanks for watching.